Hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron, and welcome back to the Gamertron Show. Now, some of you already have ideas about what Game of the Year 2019 is gonna be, eh? Like, for example, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice, Resident Evil 2 Remake, Devil May Cry 5, Metro Exodus, Kingdom Hearts Free, or maybe you speculate that some of the upcoming games yet to come out this year, like The Outer Worlds, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, or, of course, Doom Eternal. But no! Nah, bruh! You got it all wrong. You see, I've found Game of the Year 2019. It's already got a trailer out, a Kickstarter page, a Steam page, and everything. Let's go take a look at this new upcoming video game that's sure to be Game of the Year 2019, Subverse.
From the studio that was banned from Patreon.
We're already off to a great start. That's a glowing endorsement right there.
For making a werewolf eat out a girl's butthole.
I can see that the developers are gentlemen of culture and fine taste.
And the director of such cinematic classics as BioShock Trinity.
That's one hell of a resume if I've ever heard one.
Can we get a move on with this sausage sizzle already?
In a universe full of alien dickheads, you are a loser of no significance.
That's a bit harsh, mate.
Oh my. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Explore the galaxy. Collect kick-ass loot, and finally unlock
3 different colored endings.
Fired.
winner of absolutely nothing and the recipient of no awards whatsoever.
Well, you gotta credit to them. They're being honest. They're being more honest than most video game developers and publishers in the AAA industry. Gotta give them that.
Seriously, they wouldn't even let us into GDC to talk about my titty physics.
Oh my, that's way too spicy for YouTube. I'm censoring that.
Subverse.
What's wrong? Don't you guys have Steams?
Oh, we're just taking all the shots today, aren't we? So that was the trailer for Subverse, everybody. Let me read you the description from the game's Steam store page. Studio Foe blasts onto Steam with Subverse, a sexy new sci-fi parody where you command your own starship filled with the hottest babes in the universe. Explore a vast galaxy filled with wacky scumbags and ancient mysteries before unwinding in your quarters with your favorite alien waifus. No, this is not an April Fool's joke, everybody. This is really happening. This is a real game. So, checkmate, atheists. Welcome to a new era in adult entertainment. Tired of crappy, low-effort hentai games? Enter the Subverse. An old-school PC gaming experience developed from the ground up for the discerning adult by an experienced team of filthy apex perverts. Gotta admire that honesty. Fight in space or planet-side. Throw down in either shoot-'em-up style space missions dripping with retro nostalgia, or take the thinking man's approach and duke it out on the ground with dynamic turn-based combat. Oh no. Mastering both modes will lead to glorious booty so you can upgrade your ship and troops. Shoot-'em-up style spaceship combat sounds like fun, looks cool. Turn-based combat, however, makes me want to hang myself, but I know there's a lot of people that really like it, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of people happy with this. Rogue's Gallery of Badass Babes. There are no good girls in Subverse. Well, not until you train them, anyway. These are the baddest babes in the galaxy, complete with exceptional combat potential and drop-dead gorgeous looks. Earn their loyalty and get some other exceptional benefits in the process. Like sex. Oh, so it's one of those kinds of games. I had no idea. Sarcasm. Unwind after a hard day. It's time for some fully animated Studio Faux quality rewards. Experience a diverse array of scenes from female on female pairings, female on male pairings, and female on whatever the fuck that thing is pairings. All animated by the same team that brought you such cinematic classics as BioShock Trinity and Mila Red Riding Hood. I don't like the sound of that. Now, before we move on to the features list, I just have to mention here, this animation gif right here is just so absolutely adorable. Aw, would you look at her with the little head tilting? Aw, that's so cute. Features list. No pay to win, no gotcha, no loot boxes, and no daily logins. Get rewarded for winning, not for losing. Spend your XP and loot to unlock filthier sex scenes. Holy shit. That's actually quite admirable. That actually garners a great deal of respect from me. For a porn parody, that's remarkably pro-consumer. It's also quite hilarious. Let this sink in. This porn parody video game is more pro-consumer than Activision and Electronic Arts. 9 unique waifus join your crew, all fully animated and voice acted by the surliest VAs in the biz. Unlock fully animated sex scenes as rewards. Enjoy a diverse range of fetishes catering to every perverted whim. Ugh. Well, I do hope there are some lines, some boundaries that will not be crossed. I get this is a porn parody, but we gotta have some standards now. Customize your waifu's appearance by equipping impractically sexy skins. Breed an army of bioengineered aliens to fight alongside your waifus. And keep them company. Oh, I don't like the sound of that second bit. Enjoy an absurdist, comedic single-player storyline alongside a free roam mode where you can explore at your own pace. That actually sounds pretty cool. A pulsating, emphasis on the pulsating, 25-plus track original soundtrack with chill step, trap, and synthwave tunes. I can dig it. How about we take a look at the game's Kickstarter page? Well, holy shit! That's a lot of money. And that's a lot of backers. Enter the Subverse. Since the dawn of time, humankind has stared up at the cosmos with a mixture of trepidation and wonder, turning our curious eyes towards the glittering stars speckled around our little blue planet. We have often asked ourselves the eternal question: are we alone in this universe? What is out there? More importantly, can we bone it? Studio Faux, the true scholars of our time. That's why we made Subverse, a tactical RPG shoot-'em-up hybrid that takes place in a fully explorable galaxy, where you get to be the captain of your very own ship, which is crewed by the sexiest and deadliest waifus you can recruit. Oh, and you can also befriend a perpetually stoned imp mechanic with 6 testicles. I didn't need to know that, Studio Faux. Come on now. Keep some stuff to yourself, man. Keep it in your pants, for God's sakes. Enter the Prodigium Galaxy, a place ruled by a bunch of puritanical oppressive douchebags who pretty much hate everything sexy. Oh, so they're third-wave feminists. Naturally, it's up to you to lead a covert revolution to overthrow these dickheads with your own Black Ops squad of knockout waifus backed up by genetically engineered monsters and a top-secret stolen military fighter ship, all of which can be upgraded into an unstoppable force with loot and credits. Assemble an elite team of deadly alien waifus that will fight for you, learn their backstories, earn their loyalty, and they'll do other stuff for you too. By other stuff, we mean in bed, like, you know, copulation. Just in case it wasn't absolutely clear, you can bang your team members. Are we good now? Okay. A bit on the nose there, Studio Foe. Bit on the nose. What can we say? We love to entertain, so we decided to pack Subverse to the brim with waifus of multiple alien species and organic classifications, all of which were created by world-renowned art director and Squid Girl titty enthusiast. I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. Squid Girl titty I need a minute. All of which were created by world-renowned art director and Squid Girl titty enthusiasts. I have absolutely no idea in hell how to pronounce that name. I apologize. Oh my god, I just realized the top tier backers are called space whales. Whale noises intensify. How about we check out some of the voice lines they have recorded?
All pirate dickheads have officially been vaporized, Captain. We'll see you back on board the Mary Celeste soon. Actually, Captain, fornicating with a superior officer is indeed against Solar Navy regulations, especially if it's with two at once. Captain, I am detecting elevated levels of stress and anxiety in your voice. With now being an ideal time to showcase the adult portion of this game, I highly suggest you allow me to perform fellatio on you. My anal outlet is equipped with 27 different suction settings, along with my...
I'm crying, I can't see anything. The tears are too big. Oh, I can see it again. Oh, the tears are all over my keyboard. Oh, shit. Oh, that was beautiful. Now let's check out all the reward milestones that they've hit so far. So we've surpassed a free chapter game, made our way to Terron, the game's resident cat girl, purrs, aw, that's precious. Additional animations, which is always nice. Oh god, it even says noise. Squid Girl, oh dear god. Base game with 10 chapters, awesome indeed, good for you guys. Fully voice acted, oh that's always a pleasure to see. Additional Xeno animations, ugh. I could do without this one. Loyalty quests, BioWare style. When BioWare was still BioWare, rip BioWare. Cinematic waifu vignettes, well they've already surpassed that. Customizable Mary Celeste quarters, well they surpassed that too. And they're just about to surpass their final reward milestone with additional animations. Goddamn, that is mighty impressive. Now let's check out the FAQ, with the most important question being monetization. Oh, don't gamers on the internet love monetization in their video games? Let's see what Studio Foe has to say. Our entire team strongly opposes the idea of pay-to-win mechanics in these types of games. Our director likes to call it gotcha shit systems. Therefore, we will not be implementing any artificial progression into Subverse. You're going to have to earn that booty the hard way. Any future planned DLC will be cosmetic only and have no effect on gameplay, only on butt sizes and boob windows. Hey, now I consider that an integral part of the gameplay experience. We're going to have a serious discussion about that, Studio Foe, but besides that, that's a very admirable stance to take against video game monetization, especially in the industry and in the climate nowadays. You guys are obviously going the pro-consumer route, and I salute you for it. Now, platform, Epic Games Store exclusive. Gabe got us this far. Might as well stick with Gabe. Steam. Praise Gaben! That's right, everybody. Subverse is a Steam Store exclusive. Ooh, Epic Games. You wanted competition on the PC storefront. Well, here you go. Now, before we wrap this up, how about we take a look at some of the developers? The talented folk behind this game. Subverse is brought to you by an unholy union of neckbeard perverts at Studio Foe and legitimately talented Unreal Engine 4 programmers who happen to get lost on their way to more lucrative job interviews before deciding that if you're gonna stare at spreadsheets all day, you might as well get some anime titties on the side. Brother, I like your style. DC, creative director on Subverse and responsible for overseeing the project from its inception, directing and editing 16 movies in 4 years has broken him, leaving him in dire need of orchestrating the kind of interactive hentai content that can be enjoyed by the whole family, especially Grandma. Excuse me while I just tie this noose around my neck. DPD? I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Art director on Subverse and responsible for bringing our waifus to life, all the way from the conceptual sketches to sculpting them in 3D lusciousness. Winner of numerous art contests involving big-breasted cyborgs. Okay. Also wants to be set free? Send help? Oh, you poor soul. Someone call 911. Mr. Christoph, former gigolo for hire turned senior producer and business relations manager? Former gigolo for hire. Dude, up top. Years of elite capitalist business experience has taught him one thing and one thing only. That alien boobies sell. Also wrote the main script after downing a barrel of hallucinogens and watching Blade Runner on repeat for 72 hours straight. I like this man. Hungry JJ, self-taught Unreal Engine 4 programmer with several titles under his belt and a voracious appetite for creating the finest shoot-'em-up action sequences you'll ever play in a game featuring a spaceship with testicles for engines. Why? Nobody has ever heard him utter a swear word. Good man. Good on you, Hungry JJ. Good man. What? His name is One-Eyed Jeremy. What? There's a developer whose name is One-Eyed Jeremy. One-Eyed Jeremy. Some kind of PhD level AI consciousness that enjoys programming millions of lines of code to make sure our dildos won't fly off into space. Also loves optimizing pubic hairs. Approach his cubicle with caution. I agree. Beamwire, this twisted lifeform has been with the studio since its inception, having worked his way up from the primordial soup of Source Engine level design to building our Unreal Engine 4 levels using only the finest quality store-bought marketplace assets. Can now walk upright. Well, good for Beamwire. Money Shot, pride of Sweden and our lead animator on Subverse. You can expect even more delicious machinations from him with the power of Unreal Engine 4 and all the knackbrod? It's a Swedish word. He wants at his disposal. I'll assume it's something dirty. Mansky, enigmatic man of many talents, including user interface design and longtime animator, has sworn to animate waifu love scenes until his physical form resembles a cross between Jabba the Hutt and the fat vampire from Blade. Well, good on him for having goals in life. Lieutenant Rocky, Canada's finest rigger, a fellow Canadian, can be found creating intricate lattices, I don't know how to pronounce that word, of titty bones when not shoveling driveways full of snow. I can relate. Will not take maple syrup in payment, only Doom wads. My kinda Canadian, my brother! Portsman, responsible for only the most important modeling tasks, such as welding inflatable phalluses onto a robot's hands so we can call him William Dildo Fingers and make him punch our protagonist in the face. Alright then, Samine. Director Sama found this curious little cat girl under a mountain of Hello Kitty plushies, promising her a lifetime supply of link nudes. He coerced her into becoming the casting director for the project and bestowed upon her the unenviable task of managing 50 starving voiceover artists. Well, she sounds like just a lovely little cat girl. And finally, we have Fo-chan, loyal secretary and community manager, forms an integral part of the Studio Fo experience, especially when she slams her stiletto heels down on your balls for failing to meet a deadline. Also handles support and tickets. Is anyone else feeling oddly uncomfortable right now? Anyways, those are the developers, and that was Subverse. And as you can see with this video, I have provided undeniably objective proof that Subverse will be, and is already, Game of the Year 2019. Now, while the purpose of this video has been mostly for shits and giggles and to put a spotlight on the game, showcase what it's all about, I will be having a more genuinely serious video about this game in the near future, so stay tuned. Meantime, you can check out the game's Kickstarter page for yourself in the description and in the pinned comment in the comment section of this video. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. And remember,
My anal outlet is equipped with 27 different suction settings, along with my